Hey guys, today I will be ranking every game in the Roblox event Halloween Spotlight, starting off with 99 Nights in the Forest, which I will give A tier. What you had to do in this event is to trick or treat at night with candles. You can get them from killing cultists or opening chests. Trick or treat 1 time for the rune and 5 times for the key. I enjoyed this game because it does a great job of introducing new players to the game by telling them to find chests and kill cultists, while making it being fun for more experienced players. Also, you can tell that they put in some effort for this event if you play it, unlike some other games. Next up is Claw Machine Simulator, which I will give B tier. Even though I hate simulator games, I enjoyed this game as its claw machine mechanic felt unique, not to mention the boss fight for the key tier was not bad. Next up is Blair, which is another B tier. Blair is basically Phasmophobia, which is a horror game about discovering the ghost that is haunting an area. Weirdly enough, the mission isn't about finding the ghost, but is about doing a ritual by finding a code and placing crystals in specific areas. The game is pretty high quality with voice acting and map design, but is pretty luck-based as some ghosts are better at hunting than others. Next is Armless Detectives, our first S tier. Both quests are super fun. The Rune quest beating the event mode and the Key quest trick or treating 150 times while skateboarding to avoid something. They both have the perfect amount of difficulty, but I like the Rune quest more because I enjoy these types of games. The next game is Banana Eats, which is our first D tier. I love asymmetrical horror games, but this game is just so boring and map dependent. And it's like the devs didn't even put effort for the quest, as it is just finding hidden pumpkins scattered around different maps. I only had fun for the first 5 minutes of the game, and then it got boring really quickly. Next game is Adopt Me, which is another D tier. It's basically just waiting AFK for 30 minutes for a minigame event to start, hoping you get lucky, and then repeating the whole process again. I would have put this in C tier, if not for the fact that 2 of the 3 minigames you have to wait 30 minutes for are luck-based, which is really annoying for the Key quest, which is earning 3,000 or more candies from a minigame 3 times. Next up is Build a Zoo, which is F tier. Their event is so bare bones that you can complete it while AFK. I don't think I need to say more. Next up is Doors, which is B tier. Basically, you just had to play trick or treat mode, do 30 trick or treats to earn the rune, and reach door 50 to get the key. It's fun and simple while still being high quality, so I'd say it's pretty good. Next is Dress to Impress, which is B tier. I don't play dress-up games, so I found the Rune quest, which is dressing up using Halloween items 2 times. Quite boring. However, I enjoyed the Key quest as it was a story game, and the final part reminded me of Door 50 Indoors, which is cool. Next up is Driving Empire, which is D tier. The event is just running over zombies with your car. It's fun for the first 5 minutes, but it gets boring really quickly. Next is Epic Minigames, which is F tier. The Rune quest takes way too long and is luck-based as you need a specific minigame to get the item for your quest. The Key quest is a bit shorter, but still pretty long, and I didn't have fun in both of the quests. Next up is Fish, which is our first C tier. I used to play Fish a lot last year, but I quit this year and I can never enjoy the game again because the whole game is just a mini game, and the quests are just kind of mid. It can't be too crazy since the game is just fishing, so the quests aren't very engaging. Next up is Funky Friday, which is C tier. Just like Banana Eats, I feel like the devs didn't even try for this event, as I'm pretty sure that the songs were in the game before the Halloween Spotlight started. But it's in C, as at least there was some challenge. Next up is Garden TD, which is D tier. I love TD games, but I hate these types of TD games as it is just gambling. However, you don't need to gamble in the event, so it's just a waiting game, as it is pretty much impossible to lose once you get your most expensive unit. And the mazes in the event were really easy, so there was no challenge. Next is Jeff, which is C tier. The Rune quest was just playing the game, and the Key quest was to perform a ritual, both having little challenge. There's not much else to say about this game. Next is Guts and Black Powder, which is A tier. Both quests have a separate campaign for each other, the Rune campaign being about a vampire, and the Key campaign being about the Headless Horseman. Both have decent difficulty balancing, because they require you to use support classes, which is pretty rare, I assume. Next is the Hub, which is S tier. Need I say more? Now for Panic, which is C tier. It's just basically playing the game while collecting candy corn. Not much else to say other than the difficulty was pretty easy. Next is Keys, which is F tier. This game takes way too long and isn't challenging, so it's just boring. I didn't even remotely have fun in this game. Next is Michael's Zombies, which is A tier. The Rune quest is okay, but the Key quest is really good. The Key quest is a huge puzzle that is throughout different maps where you need to use a UV light attachment to find clues, kind of similar to rivals from the Mega Hunt. Next is NFL Football, which is D tier. It's just playing the game, and that's pretty much it. Next is Pita Pita, which is A tier. This game was kind of challenging and was a bit scary. Both quests were not very hard, but also not very easy, and the game was high quality. Next is Racket Rivals, which is F tier. Not only are the quests terrible, both existing just to farm playtime, but this game's community is so toxic. Every round I played, there was at least one person spamming that laughing emoji. About the quests, they aren't even hard. Hitting the shuttle through the ring 25 times is pretty easy. It just takes so long because they can spawn in unreasonable spots, and they take 20 seconds to spawn. The Key tier is just getting 4 wins. It is also really easy. Unless you go against a pay-to-win player, it just takes way too long. Next up is Restaurant Tycoon 3, which goes in F tier. I assume this game's event would have taken like 3 hours if I had not previously played this game, as you need to complete 3 quests to get the Rune and 5 to get the Key. Some of these quests are absolutely insane for new players to complete. Next is Strongman Ultra, another F tier. Unlike Claw Machine Simulator, this game didn't even try for this event. You had to collect 150 candy for the Rune and needed to build a bridge out of pumpkins for the Key. Both of the quests are just there to farm playtime and is not fun at all. Next is the Mimic, which is A tier. The Mimic has 2 different stories for the Rune and Key. I don't understand the story for the Rune, but I understand the story for the Key. Essentially, you enter a circus where you're hunted by a clown. After escaping into a tent, the ringmaster starts chasing you. Once you solve a card puzzle, you face the ringmaster in a boss fight. It's pretty cool and high quality with cutscenes and voice acting. Next is Tower Heroes, which gets A tier. The quest for the Rune was okay, as it was just playing the Doors event mode and beating it. The Key quest, however, is way better. The Key quest is basically a horror puzzle game that ends in a boss fight. I felt like that they managed difficulty balancing really well, as I died a few times from my own mistakes, and not because of unreasonable difficulty. Now is Untitled Tag Game, our last S tier. I used to think this game was about running around tagging people, but after the Mega Hunt and this event, I am actually very interested about the UTG universe and its lore. Anyways, about the quest, you just need to complete part 1 and 2 of a very cool campaign about energy corruption, I think. The gameplay is smooth and relatively fast-paced, while being able to fit in moments of strategy such as an area with 1 or more guards. This makes for a really fun game that never gets boring. Next is Weird Gun Game, which is A tier. The quests are very simple. Kill 75 zombies for the Rune and survive 20 waves for the Key. I put this in A tier because building my own design was very fun, as I found that attaching a shotgun barrel to my AK-47 made for an insane combo. This game is simple and fun, but you can choose to be creative to make it more fun. Next is Bloxburg, which is F tier. Both quests take forever, but I'm pretty sure you can AFK the Rune quest by just hovering your mouse over the claim button at a trick-or-treat spot and turn on an auto-clicker. For the Key quest, you need to complete Sabrina's quest, which is about 10 quests combined that are really time-consuming. Not to mention, the maze at the near end of the quest is so time-consuming as it is so easy, but it is so long. This game's event was just a huge playtime farm, and it was really boring to play. Next is World Zero, which is A tier. I didn't like the Rune quest, which was just finding 3 hidden pumpkins in the graveyard, as I felt like it was just a waste of time. I liked the Key quest, which was defeating the Fallen King, because the difficulty was pretty good since I didn't play in a lobby of 10 people. Now last and least, Dead Rails, which sadly gets F tier. I gave this event F tier because it's like the devs didn't even try. The first quest is just to find 2 hidden pumpkins in the regular game mode, which can spawn anywhere, so it's just luck-based. And the second quest, which is the only one I didn't complete, is to win in the new event mode, which is way too hard for new players and returning players. I am not kidding when I say I died at the 70-kilometer checkpoint, because those stupid aliens went on me when I was low HP, and the guards couldn't kill them in time before I died. And this sucks. I really respect Dead Rails, as it is one of the 2 real games that has gotten over 1 million concurrent players. I do not hate this event, I just am disappointed as I expected more from Dead Rails. Anyways, that's my tier list. Sorry to end this on a sour note, and feel free to tell me your opinions in the comments if you feel like it. Have a good day or night.